Sean, I know there's nothing, there's no point in reminiscing, but the way the season opener went down last year, do you learn anything from that game and apply it to this year?
Well, I think you learn things from that game just like you would any game. I think in terms of us playing Portland State to open our season this year, we're not looking back. We're only looking forward, and Portland State's a tough opponent for us, and we've really been studying hard, really practiced hard, in camp and this week, and we're not looking back. We're looking forward, and we just want to play good football.
Is anything ramped up, for the offense? Does it change game week from any time else for you? Can you feel anything differently in this offense or anything like that this week?
You feel some anticipation for your first game, but intensity-wise, it hasn't changed. We want to bring it every day, and I don't think it's something where we're like, oh, now we're playing an opponent. We really got to bring it this week. We try to do that every day. I think the anticipation, maybe mentally, you get to play someone else for a change is there, but effort-wise, no.
Chemistry between you and the receivers, how's it feel, coming along after fall camp and the intensity of practice and everything? How do you feel?
Feel great. Feel like we've been on the same page. Really worked hard, all those guys throughout the off-season and camp, and I feel like we've really developed a rapport, and we're on the same page.
Obviously, with no Cooks in the lineup this season, going to have to be a combination of receivers and tight ends down there for you. How confident are you in them right now?
Very confident, very confident. Like I said, it's but at this point now we've had a lot of reps with each other. Really kind of know what each of us is thinking on plays, and that's really what you want. You really want to know that you're on the same page with your receivers, and you want to know when you're throwing a route in the game that you've thrown it 40 times with them in camp.
On and off the field, how are you with your receivers?
Great, always joking around. That's a pretty lighthearted bunch, and they're always cracking jokes and stuff.
How does that energy affect your mentality then on the field?
I don't think it affects my mentality. We're out there to win, and we don't joke as much during the games because that's when we have to take care of business. But I think the fact that we're all friends off the field, makes it a fun experience just in general.
Tight end's also a big red zone target for you, specifically with Caleb Smith and Connor Hamlet. What are you seeing out of them?
You have two big, strong guys, catch the ball well, run good routes. I think they've really made huge strides in the blocking game as well. So I think it's they're very well-rounded players. I think when you look at that position, we have a lot of depth, a lot of different ways to use them.
Also, fifth fall camp with Hamlet. 5 years in the books with them. How's your rapport with him?
It's great. Me and Connor came in together. We've been friends since we got here. We're good friends off the field, and then he's obviously a great player on the field. So it makes it fun to come out here every day and play football with your friends.
Sean, you said at the beginning of fall camp you feel a lot more comfortable being vocal and things like that. As the game gets closer, do you feel like you need to say something, or will there come a time, if it comes up, do you want to say anything to the team before Saturday?
If something comes up, I'll say something, but I've been really happy with the effort and focus we've had at practice, and to be honest, if I were to say anything, it'd probably just stay within the team. So I've been very satisfied with how we've been working in the film room and at practice. So it's the kind of thing where if something comes up, I'll say it, but outside of that, it's not an issue.
First game with Coach Garrett, obviously. Can you just talk about your anticipation there, working with Coach?
Excited. It's been a great experience working with Coach Garrett, through the spring and camp, and excited to take that into the games.
He talked about what he wants to see in week one, really, is just execution. Mm-hmm. What are you looking for specifically on Saturday? Execution.
We want to go out there, run our plays the way they're designed, and really just be sharp on our assignments.
It's your last week one of your college football career. Are you starting to feel a little nostalgic at all about it?
No, I'm just excited for the games to start, that's all.
Are you as excited as you were 11 years ago when you started in this program?
11 years ago?
No, I know you're not.
No, I'm very excited. I guess at this point, it's not my first time around, so it's a little different in that respect. But you never lose the feeling that you get, when you're preparing for an opponent and getting ready to go into a game. It's something special, and I'm excited just to get it started one more time.
And this has probably been asked. I came in late here about Portland State. There's been a couple times in recent years where a lower division team did beat the Beavers. Is that way into this game at all?
Not at all. We're focused on football, and we're looking forward. We're not looking back. And our focus has been great. Our effort's been great. And if we can do that in practice and in meetings, then the rest will take care of itself.